station. Yeah, good morning. How are you?
Hi.
Maybe I'll grab a cup of coffee.
It's Denver Sports Station 104.3 The Fan.
All right, good morning, everybody. We just finished up our morning show. It was Matt and I's first time doing it together. Went super well. But now we gotta go home. We gotta do some graphics. I gotta get ready to head down to Empower Field for the game. Our 12-hour day continues. That's the one thing about Broncos home games is the day is just so long because you're like, there's so many moving parts. So, woke up at 6:50 this morning. Now we're headed home and it's 10:02. So let's go. We're almost ready. We decided on hair up because it is very, very windy here today, but I do need to curl like the back part of my pony real quick, and then it's actually gonna be time to go. Wow, I didn't even notice this. I'm gonna show you. A tree is down. Hold on. R.I.P. Mr. Tree. Really quick before we go, we need to do our parking pass. I totally forgot about that. So the Broncos sent us tickets every single week for like a certain parking lot. Yep, this one's for today. It was like not working. It was giving me an error. Okay. Saying that they had like revoked my parking and I was like, what? But don't worry, everyone. We have parking. I think wind is the worst type of weather, personally. I would rather have snow over wind. I'm really debating if I should bring another jacket. I think I'm going to. Thinking this one. Yep. This is the one. Now, let's get to the game. I almost forgot my credential, which would have been bad. Inactive Russell Wilson. Yikes. Super Bowl team on the game day book. And then of course we have to do food, you guys. Duh. Let me find it. We've got a salad, soup. We've got some pasta, it looks like. Short rib, some sort of like potato thing. A cookie that's getting all moist.
I've been doing this for years.
And then my salad.
Yeah. Dude, I saw lots of Jets fans out there.
It's like a 9 out of 10.
There was a lot of green.
Potato type thing.
That was good. Way much. Yeah. Vegas. It's so nice, dude.
It's like good, but not good.
It's so big.
It's like cheesy. It's unique. Unique. I'll give it a 7 out of 10.
Hey, Rach.
How are you?
What's going on? We're not losing.
I need your prediction.
Prediction 19-13 Broncos.
Jet.
Nope.
Oh.
The worst red zone offense in the league. There you go. Adam.
That's a nice choice.
Pass complete to number 10, Judy.
Hand off up the middle.
Give it up to 28, Murray.
Did he get in?
Did he get in?
I think he's on the one.
Oof. Thing.
Yeah, that was easy.
Touchdown. Imagine that.
Crazy to number 28,
Imagine
Tavius Murray.
that. 2 running plays in a row.
In for the 2-yard touchdown.
Crazy.
On to attempt the point after is number 8 McManus.
Did he miss it?
No, he didn't. Oh my God. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Oh, got it. What, the wind is crazy. And he missed it.
I blame the wind.
Oh my God, I missed
Dang,
it.
he hit that high though.
For 8
So the wind is
McManus
clearly
is
playing
no
an
good.
impact,
Yeah.
at least
wind's
a
in his
little bit.
favor.
That'd have been good from the 26 left hash.
At the end of the first half, scores New York 10, Denver 9.
Sadly, it's marginally, maybe just a pinch better. And only because you are a little bit better on third down, which they're terrible at. And they did, what were they in the red zone? Yeah, they were 1 for 2 in the red zone. So, okay. Unbelievably by a small margin, that's better with Rippon than Russ. But, I mean, it's a small margin.
It's been more entertaining. All right, well, the 25th anniversary of the 97 Super Bowl, so we're gonna go see some players down there. Let's go down there. Thank you.
Good, how are you?
You wanna go first?
No, you got it. We're going together.
Oh, man, I don't miss this. I ain't gonna lie. I love y'all.
All right, guys, we're going to keep this quick so they can get back to the game. You can begin.
Can you describe what this weekend's been like for you?
Oh man, it's been incredible. It's I mean, the fun thing about winning is coming back and reuniting with not only your players and guys that you did it with, but obviously Mike and Gary Kubiak and all the guys who were instrumental in that happening. So I mean, I never thought about it being 25 years. But it's hit me like a ton of bricks now. That's a long time ago. But we have very strong bonds. We talk a lot, and to come back to Denver and then celebrate this accomplishment it's pretty sweet, man. It's pretty sweet.
What sort of emotion?
I'm kind of fired up. I'm thinking that maybe a few plays in this game, but but that's a short thought, and then I gotta come back down to reality.
Hey, Mike, if you could think about one moment from that game almost 25 years ago, is there one after all these years that stands out to you? There were a lot of big moments in that game.
We had so much fun. We had so many great games, through that 3-year time frame. The thing that I really enjoyed is that we had so much character in our football team. And we had a little adversity, but our guys persevered. They weren't going to give in. And I didn't care if it was a loss in Jacksonville or coming in as a wild card or dominating the Super Bowl after we did get there after that 14-2 season. But you can see that this weekend. We get a chance to be around these guys, which you haven't been around for 25 years, a lot of the guys, and we had a lot of character on that team. Good reason why we didn't win a couple.
Well, they always say after you win, it's something you'll remember for the rest of your life.
Yeah.
And now that you mentioned 25 years has gone by, now you're in that part of your life. What are your thoughts on that?
Well, it's different because I have kids now, and I have an 11-year-old, a 9-year-old, and a 7-year-old, and I think it's kind of cool now that my 11-year-old and 9-year-old thinks I was pretty good now. Like, I mean, that's to me, that's what it's about. But I don't know, man. It's just I always wanted to leave the game with no regrets, and I think that's where we are now. We're to the point where I look back and I said I left everything on that field, and I try to give my teammates everything I had. And the biggest compliment you can give a teammate is that person gave you everything they got. And we had a team full of that. We didn't have just me and John and Shannon and Rod and Ed. We had a team of players who were unselfish. And all they wanted to do was win, and it showed. And you don't win 46 games in 3 years and 2 championships without having a lot of unselfish players. And that's what we had.
2 more questions?
You had the first one. There's always the first. How did that Super Bowl change your life? And if so, what impact did it have on you later?
Well, Mike set the standard early. So to win a championship was already, we were expected to win. We didn't stumble across a championship. And when the first day Mike showed up, the standards were high. And we accepted those standards. And so when you have a coach who every single day we're playing for that Lombardi trophy, and not just to be a winning team, we wanted a championship. So once you get there, it just became part of the standard. Like every day, the way we practiced, the way we went about our business, the way we played was all championship caliber preparation. And so you ain't gonna do that without having a leader like Mike and an owner like Pat Bowlen, who gave you every opportunity. That's my kids calling me. I think my other son is in a. Is that yours?
Yeah.
Okay, so my son is playing a flag football championship game today, so I'm kind of watching the text messages and watching the game at the same time. But that's really what it's about, man. You got to have that championship mentality, and the standard is high. Mike said that.
Well, when you win a championship, players take over. That's what happened. Our players took over. They set a standard, and they wanted the guys that were second and third team. They had to practice and play at that standard, or they weren't going to be on our football team. And so, when you have those type of players, you got a chance for good things to happen.
When you see the way that the impact that this team specifically had, both on the Broncos organization and this area, the fans.
Man, listen, even to this day, like I think the coolest part is that to this day, the way we impacted a lot of Broncos fans. I mean, everybody remembers the day, where they were, what happened, how it impacted their lives, and to be a part of that, to be able to change and impact people like that, is priceless. And I mean, until I die, I'm gonna have people come up to me saying, "Hey, thank you for winning that Super Bowl. It did X to me or my family. So thank you." So, I mean, that's the coolest part about it now too. And it's 25 years later, but people still remember it like it was yesterday.
Would you like to be part of this press conference?
Thank you,
And TD was calling. He was one to talk to you.
All right, thank you so much, guys.
Shannon's not having any fun, huh, this week?
No, he's having no fun.
TD is just a man. It was so cool having him talk and Shanahan too. So chill. Now let's get desserts.
Fourth and 3. They gotta have it or the game's over. Or likely over. And he's going for like a touchdown. And it got dropped. Is there a flag?
Pass intended for number
No
14
flags.
Sutton is
Probably wrapped.
incomplete.
Okay.
And a pass breakup to number 1 Gardner.
Brett Rippon threw an interception. That's the end of the game. They're gonna kneel. We're gonna go out and do post game, and then we'll check back in. I'm just getting stuff. Drinks are just spilling. Literally, it's spilling out of the room. Don't know if you can really see it, but it's less than ideal. It's crazy. It is so windy. I don't even know if you guys are gonna be able to hear me. It is crazy just how bad this team is. Someone has to get fired. I don't know who's gonna. I think one of the Broncos owners just walked by me as I was saying that. Awkward. Alright, well, I'm waiting to D-Mac. It is obviously nighttime here. He's gonna walk me to my car. It's just bad. You guys, it is chilly. Although I need to take off my jacket because I got that soda spilled all over me. They don't really want that. You guys were great for the post-game show though. Like, I cannot even begin to explain to you guys how much we appreciate you watching, commenting, hanging out. We had people on Twitter today that were like, "You're not doing it. We just were having technical difficulties, but we made it work. You guys are the best." We appreciate you guys so, so, so much. So thank you guys. So, like, I can't even begin to explain. But next vlog, I think might be the Nuggets. I'm not exactly sure. But we'll see you guys in the next one for sure. So, as always, love you guys, and we'll talk to you guys later. Bye.